Alright, let's talk about what's broken today. In Los Angeles, from blazing infernos to political reality TV drama, let's dive into the chaos. I'm Vixie Steele, loud and local, right here in Los Angeles. Buckle up, folks. First up, Simi Valley blaze forces thousands to evacuate amidst fierce winds. The Sandy fire kicked off before 11 a.m. on May 18. By afternoon, it had chewed through roughly 720 acres, one home destroyed and 0% containment. More than 28,600 people were told to get out now. Santa Ana winds pushing gusts up to 40 miles per hour turned brush into a blowtorch. Over 500 firefighters on the line, ground crews, air support, the whole circus, and still not enough to pin it down. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Library shut as a precaution. Dry fuel, hot wind and a spark. Yeah, no, that's all it takes. Honestly, bloody hell, how many times do we do this dance before we admit fires have a season and a schedule, and they don't care about your brunch plans? Listen, with 500 people fighting it and it's still at 0% containment, what does emergency preparedness even mean if we're not enforcing brush clearance, building smarter and getting real about wind events? Grab your go bag, charge the phone, fill the tank. If you're under an order, you leave. You don't wait for the flames to send a calendar invite. I swear, this is the good sense test and too many folks keep failing it. Moving on before I break something. Historic Santa Rosa Island fire threatens rare wildlife and unique ecosystems. Out on the Channel Islands, Santa Rosa just got hammered. Sparked by a shipwrecked mariner's emergency flares, yes, emergency flares, this thing has burned nearly a fifth of the island, over 10,000 acres, and again, 0% contained as of Monday. This isn't just scrubland. This is a living museum. Rare Tory pines, endemic species you literally won't find anywhere else. People compare these islands to the Galapagos for a reason. Fire crews are trying to steer it with natural barriers. They're careful not to bulldoze sensitive habitat while still protecting what they can. That's threading a needle in a hurricane. When a mariner's SOS turns into an ecological disaster, it's clear we're not learning fast enough. To be fair, life or death at sea, you use what you've got. But we need better rescue protocols and gear that doesn't set the world on fire. Honestly, what fresh disaster is this? We can cry about it later, or we can fund conservation properly and plan for the next flare before it lights up another paradise. And now on to another disaster. Tragic shooting at San Diego Islamic Center. 5 dead. Hate crime investigated. 2 young gunmen, just 17 and 19, opened fire at the Islamic Center of San Diego on May 18th. 3 adults were killed, including the center's security guard, and the attackers were later found dead from self-inflicted gunshot wounds. Police were on scene within 4 minutes. No children hurt, thank God. Investigators found anti-Islamic writings and a suicide note with hate speech in their vehicle. The FBI is on it with local police, probing it as a potential hate crime. This hit as Dhu al-Hijjah was beginning. That's a sacred month in the Islamic calendar. The message to the community was intimidation, plain and simple. Fear and outrage are justified. Places of worship should be the one guaranteed refuge we have left. When teenagers are fueled by hate, society's dropped the ball. Jesus Christ. How many warning signs do we ignore? We've got kids radicalized by garbage online and in echo chambers. If your politics or your memes dehumanize your neighbor, you're part of the problem. Respect where it's due to the guard who tried to protect people. That man saved lives. I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. Hate has no place anywhere, and especially not in a house of worship. Alright, let's keep this train wreck rolling. Voter fraud scheme uncovered. Homeless on Skid Row paid to register. Federal prosecutors have charged Brenda Lee Brown Armstrong. She's a long-time signature gatherer who, according to the feds, paid unhoused folks on Skid Row to register to vote and sign ballot initiatives. This started in 2025. By May 18 of this year, the charges landed. She's agreed to plead guilty and could face up to 5 years. How bad was it? She allegedly paid people in small amounts of cash, cigarettes, even phone cords. Cigarettes and phone cords. When cigarettes become currency, you know something's seriously wrong. Skid Row has nearly 4,000 people hanging on by a thread, and instead of help, someone shows up to game the system off their backs. Unbelievable, but not surprising. A viral video tipped this off. Now the feds are sniffing around voter rolls like they've just discovered integrity. Mate, where were you when people needed housing, IDs and basic services? The vulnerability is obvious. You want clean elections? Start with dignity and make sure people aren't so desperate a pack of smokes looks like a paycheck. I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. Exploit people, get called out. Last up, from reality TV to politics, Spencer Pratt enters LA mayoral race. Yes, that's Spencer Pratt from The Hills. He's running for mayor against Karen Bass and Nithya Raman, and he's bringing cameras, because of course he is. His campaign doubles as a reality TV series chronicling his run. Strategy: flood the zone with attention. Sound familiar? Yeah, no, we've seen this movie. It ends with a ratings spike and a governance hangover. His pitch is to fix the bureaucracy and cut the red tape. To be fair, this city's paperwork could strangle a dragon. Finally, someone gets it. But governing isn't a confessional booth. You can't edit out the parts where you have to pick budgets over buzz. We've already learned the hard way that celebrity attention isn't a qualification. If you're serious about LA, show me policy, coalition building, and how you'll keep the lights on without selling the city's soul for a damn episode arc. When politics turns into a reality show, we've blurred all the lines. Back in my day, people had fucking standards. If you want the keys to this city, come with a plan for housing, transit, public safety, bribery-proof procurement, and a fire season that doesn't roast half the county. Bring receipts, not ring lights. Hell yeah, now we're talking. And that's today's dose of reality from Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in Los Angeles. Go do something useful. Stay safe, stay sharp, and for the love of all that's holy, stop doing dumb, dangerous reality TV level bullshit. We'll do it again tomorrow.